Welcome to No Pay Now Partner Sales Rep Training. This training is about one thing, helping you save deals that would otherwise die. Don't feel like you have to become a financial expert. Your job is not to explain everything. Your job is to recognize when affordability or credit is the reason the deal is stalled, introduce another possible path, and hand the homeowner off the right way. That is the standard. Spot it, explain it simply, hand it off cleanly. As a partner sales rep, you are often the person closest to the moment when a deal stalls. Sometimes that is a brand new lead that likes the project but cannot make the numbers work. Sometimes it's a lost lead that went cold because affordability or credit became an issue. Either way, your job is to recognize that moment and reopen the conversation the right way. You are not there to run the full consultation. You are there to keep a good opportunity alive long enough for the right specialist to take over. This applies to two types of homeowners. First, lost leads. These are homeowners who wanted the project, but the conversation died when money became the problem. Second, newly stalled leads. These are homeowners you are talking to right now who like the project, but affordability or credit is blocking the decision. In both cases, your job is to find out why the lead is stalled. And if the reason is financing or affordability, that is where No Pay Now may be able to help. There is a right moment to bring this up. That moment is when the homeowner wants the project, but affordability becomes the blocker. Maybe they want the roof, but not the payment. Maybe they want the solar system, but cannot make the financing work due to credit. Maybe they want the remodel, but the monthly number stops the sale. That is the trigger. When the homeowner wants the result, but the money side is killing the deal, that is when you introduce another option. The message should stay simple. You are telling the homeowner that if affordability or credit is the issue, there may be another path worth exploring. A clean way to say it is this: if affordability or credit is the main issue, we have a partner that can help you explore deferred financing options so you may still be able to move forward. Would you like to learn more? That is enough. You do not need to overtalk it. You do not need to overteach it. You just need to create interest and move the conversation forward. There are a few core facts you should know so you can speak with confidence. Minimum FICO can be as low as 500. There is no down payment required, and there are no monthly payments until the homeowner refinances, sells the home, or buys out of the investment. That does not mean every homeowner qualifies, and it does not mean you should promise approval. It means there may be a real option worth exploring, and the specialist will determine final fit. Your role is to create interest, not overqualify the homeowner. You do not need to answer every technical question. You do not need to debate every detail. You do not need to decide whether the homeowner is fully approved. Your goal is to identify the opportunity, explain it simply, and connect them with the right partner or specialist. That is how you keep the conversation moving without creating confusion. Once the homeowner tells you they do want to speak with your partner or a specialist, that is when you move to the next step. That next step is document readiness. This is important because it keeps the process efficient and avoids delays later. At that point, you should set the expectation clearly and calmly. You are not being pushy. You are helping the homeowner get ready for a pre-qualification check. Here is a clean way to say it. Okay, great. I'll connect you with our partner. While I do that, go ahead and gather a picture of your driver's license or valid ID, your most current mortgage statement, your most current homeowner's insurance statement, and any lien statements if there are any liens on the property. We'll also need your social security number for the pre-qualification process. Keep the tone calm, keep it helpful, keep it easy. To make it easy for the homeowner, tell them they will receive an email with the checklist. That email should clearly list driver's license or valid ID, most current mortgage statement, most current homeowner's insurance statement, any lien statements if applicable, and social security number for the pre-qualification process. The easier you make it, the more likely the homeowner is to actually follow through. If the homeowner asks why those documents are needed, keep the answer simple. A good response is, our partner requires these documents to do a pre-qualification check and see whether this may be a fit. The point is simple. The documents help your partner review the opportunity faster and more efficiently. You may hear this: why do you need all that just to talk? A strong response is, our partner uses those documents to do a pre-qualification check so they can see whether this may be a fit and avoid wasting your time. Short, simple, service-oriented. That is the tone you want. Another objection is, I'm not comfortable sending my ID. A strong response is, I understand. Our partner requested as part of the pre-qualification process so they can review your file properly. I'm also sending you the document checklist by email to make the process clear and easy. You are not pressuring them. You are calmly explaining the next step. The ultimate goal is to get them to a specialist at No Pay Now. Another homeowner may say, "Can't I just talk to them first?" Respond with, "Of course you can," and then connect them. That keeps the tone helpful, not forceful, helpful. Another objection is, "I don't have everything right now." Again, your job is not pressure, your job is progress. When you explain the opportunity, keep the message simple and logical. This may be a way for you to access equity in your home so you can afford the project, and there's no down payment required. There are also no monthly payments until you refinance, sell the home, or buy out of the investment. If credit comes up and the homeowner is worried they may not qualify, you can say, "The minimum FICO can be as low as 500, so it may still be worth exploring." That is the right level. You are not promising approval. You are simply helping the homeowner understand that this may still be possible. For AE's coaching partner reps, this part is critical. The rep should not sound awkward when asking for documents. Great reps do not force this into every conversation. They use it when a real deal is slipping because affordability becomes the blocker. They reopen lost leads the right way. They explain the opportunity simply. They ask for the right documents without making it awkward. And they move the homeowner into the next conversation with confidence. That is how good reps help save deals. Success in this process is simple. You identify the right stalled or lost lead. You explain the opportunity clearly. You get the minimum documents moving, and you hand the homeowner off cleanly. That is a win. Don't worry about sounding like an expert. Our job is to make sure you're effective and confident. If you remember one thing from this training, remember this. Your job is not to explain everything. Your job is to recognize when affordability is killing a good deal. Introduce another possible path, ask for the minimum documents once the homeowner wants to move forward, and hand the opportunity off cleanly. Keep it simple. Make it easy. Keep the deal alive. That is how great partner sales reps use No Pay Now.